Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising. How are y'all doing this rising? I keep hearing a song. I always hear songs, melodies within my my clairaudient ear. And I know this song is very familiar to a lot of people. If you see, you will find what was there the whole time, with love in the stars of your eyes. There in your eyes, I get it, I get it, I get it. There in your eyes. Someone is trying to seek. Okay? I don't know why that song is playing over in my head. Welcome everybody to Uncover the Truth Oracle, for I'm your girl Sterling. Here to uncover the schemes, scams, and scandalous energy within inside of our energy to restore, rejuvenate that balance, that inner strength, that inner balance that we all need and are seeking. Okay? Oh, ancestors, please come forward with your linked arm protection. Walk in with your spiritual child, align and clear any and all things that are not aligned with my chakras. Anything that is not aligned, make it fall from here to heal, grow, know, reach, teach, and become my highest self. Please give me the prophetic insights that you wish for me to see regarding this reading to give to the collective, ancestors, okay? Let's see what's going on this morning, okay? I keep hearing it in my head. I get it, I get it, I get it. Someone's starting to get it. There in your eyes. Dealing with your own third eye, Spirit said. Dealing with your own eyes, you're starting to see. Oh, Spirit, that's a lot. I'm not taking none of these, Spirit. Okay? I'm not taking none. It's a lot, y'all. Yeah. It's a lot Spirit wants to say. Okay. Let's see. Something regarding the Emperor. He's wanting to change his mindset. I seen that transformation, Emperor. And it popped right back on that. Oh, Empress. Okay, I'm sorry. Empress. What we need to know about the Empress, Spirit. Something regarding her destiny. Okay. Okay. Empress energy regarding your destiny and fate. Something you need to discipline yourself regarding something. So, all right. What is this, honey? You need to end a cycle on something. Empress energy. Okay. In order for you to be aligned with your destiny, okay, you're going to have to discipline yourself regarding something. What is she going to have to discipline herself on, Spirit? 9 earth in reverse, honey. We're talking about 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're hung up about something, Empress. You're hung up about, wow. It could be someone else around you that is affecting your energy to make it seem as if you are hung up about not disciplining yourself, okay? Or relying on yourself, okay? Yeah. It says sharing exuberance, team spirit, common good friendships. Someone is hung up here, okay? I heard someone is hung up about the Empress, okay? Someone is hung up about the Empress, okay? All right. Empress. Oh, okay. All right. And then love. Yeah. There's an energy on the outside of you that is affecting or trying to affect your destiny here because they are undisciplined, honey, in a lot of areas in their life, or they're not relying on themselves, okay, or the resources that they have within inside of their vessel, okay? Okay. Yeah. Now I'm getting it. Thank you, Spirit. What else do I need to know? Because these two are together. This is regarding you, Empress, honey. You're getting aligned with your destiny, honey, but there's an energy out here. Yeah, spiritual influencer. All right. Well, I need to know about the spiritual influencer. Yeah. Page of fire. Fire, fire. So, spiritual influencer, talking about your fire, okay? The need for you to set healthy boundaries out here, honey. Someone is trying, okay, you have a strong self-esteem out here, Spirit said, okay? And your decisions are very calculated, okay? you're making clear communications about these boundaries that you're setting, spiritual influencer, okay, in order for you to create and plan for the future. Okay, what else I need to know, Spirit? Fool. There's someone who's trying to take a leap towards you. Who's this person who's trying to take a leap towards the Empress? Okay, whoever this is, honey, they are in denial. What they in denial about, Spirit? They're in denial about stepping into the limelight. Oh, wow. Okay, they're in, wow. This is regarding someone's strength. This is regarding an energy who does not believe in the strength that they had. They don't believe the strength. They don't believe that they can release themselves from this energy of denial about being seen. Okay? I don't even know about this, Spirit. 4. And then Ace of Water. It could be talking about a water sign. Okay? Could be talking about a water sign. You are definitely all up in your head about stepping in the limelight or being seen here. Okay? There's an energy. There's something that you need to pour love into. Okay? What you need to pour love into is these 4 that is sitting in reverse right now. Okay? Pour love into... I heard when you are at rest, there's something that keeps replaying over into someone's mind whenever they're at rest or when they're asleep, okay? And they're not pouring the love into the situation whenever they're resting here, whenever they're sleeping here, okay? They can't even get a good night's rest because of this, okay? Because they're so focused on how they're going to present themselves in the limelight, how they're going to be seen out here in the limelight as an enlightened influencer here, okay? There's some things that they're still tussling with here. They need to release themselves from this thing called denial here, okay? I don't know what their... Spirit, give me something. What they're in denial about, honey? What they in denial about, Spirit? They're in denial about, oh, wow, Queen of Water, their compassionate side. Okay, their feminine side. Someone is definitely, they're hung up. Okay, they're hung up and they're in denial about their feminine side, okay? All right, about giving themselves more compassion, about giving themselves that emotional security that they need within inside themselves to fulfill their own needs here instead of looking on the outside of them. Someone is still in denial about the compassionate energy that they need to give to themselves. Give me one more, Spirit. In order to create. Wow. In order to create within their harmonious relationship with dealing with being seen, stepping out in the limelight, okay? This is regarding the relationship with career. I'm talking about career now, Spirit says. All right? The love and the partnership and the relationship someone has with what they do, okay? They're not pouring love into the situation whenever they are at rest. They're still having their mind playing over and over and over again about them stepping in the limelight and how they're going to be presented out there in that limelight, okay? Oh, Lord, what else, Spirit, do I need to know? That was on the fence talking about alchemy. Someone is slowly alchemizing this thought, this negative thought that they have within inside their vessel. They're still alchemizing it, okay? Yeah, idea for this new idea, yeah, to come through. So someone is still in the alchemy. They're slowly alchemizing, and yet they're tussling with this denial energy that denial energy of them needing to pour love into themselves regarding this passion that they have within their career sector. Okay? Shift in negative talk, okay? Yeah, and it fell right here. So destiny and fate. Okay, we could be talking about it's an Empress energy. Okay, someone that you could be connected to that could be in their Empress energy as well. Okay. Okay. Someone is slowly beginning to start to shift their negative talk into positive and compassionate towards themselves here. Okay. Reevaluating. Wow. See, Someone is reevaluating their own circumstances now, or reevaluating their own thoughts now that are coming forward. Okay? What else do I need to know? And it was like this, King of Water. This is a water sign for sure. I'm definitely talking about a water sign. Okay? In order for you to maintain that gentle, fair, good listening energy that you have within inside yourself, for everything to continue to flow, King of Water, you're going to have to keep on alchemizing this denial energy and put love into the situation when it comes to you denying yourself any love or any compassion that you need to give to yourself, okay? Anything else, Spirit? And close this out too while we're on the... Thank you. Gaining knowledge, okay? It says right here, pouring love into... Gain that knowledge that you need to know to learn and employ this an energy of love into yourself, says Spirit. You need to pour this love onto your craft, onto your skill, onto your thinking, onto your mindset. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, perspective. Yeah, it fell right over here on journey and discovery. So this all fell at one time with brainstorming. So someone is thinking about this. They're thinking about this. Okay, they could be traveling down the road. They could be traveling anywhere, getting up, sitting up on the other side of their bed, drinking coffee. They're thinking about this still, okay? How they need to apply the knowledge that is being given into this new craft or skill, or into their daily thinking here, okay? Perspective. And then we got journey of discovery. Along your journey, you're going to discover about your perspective and the thoughts that are affecting your love for, or your passion for, your career sector, being outside. You don't see it as work. You see it as a play, okay? That type of thing, okay? Someone is definitely, they might have been struggling with seeing the fine, and I ain't going to say the fine print, okay? And I heard Grandma say, yep, the fine print. Okay? It's almost like on those commercials, Grandma say, you see everybody say, do those commercials, and then you have the small print at the bottom, and they say it really quick. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Grandma says, honey, you can confirmation over my phone. You missed the fine print. Everybody be missing the fine print. Okay? Regarding the things that it does to their body, to their vessel, to their mindset, okay? In order to get this unexpected income or unexpected resources, some type of a happy surprise that generates this generosity towards you, okay? Sudden change. 16, okay? You could have got up at 6:16. You have angel number 6:16. That's 12, that's 13. There's going to be an ending. Okay, what's going to end? Wow, what is this? It says 6:16. Generosity. Okay, give and take. Okay, something is about to change within this give and take. It could be regarding your outlook on the perception of what you see. Okay, but yeah, I see that. I see Spirit turning it. Something is turning within the perspective mind of an energy. Okay, along with their thoughts being shifted into negative, into positive, regarding the love that they need to do or pour inside of themselves regarding their outlook on their passion. Okay? All right. Ground. Yeah. Queen of Earth. You're about to get grounded. And then it said artistic endeavors. You're moving towards getting grounded, honey. Whatever this may be right here, honey. Okay, something is about to end, and then you're about to move. You're about to move towards chariot energy to create and ground yourself, honey. Oh yeah, you're about to work with Spirit, honey. All right, so you're incorporating Spirit this morning. Someone is definitely incorporating Spirit. 717, that's the star. Okay, you're getting grounded in your creative endeavors right now as you burn and release this excess energy. Anything else, Spirit? Closing this on out, please. Yep. Divine order. Okay. It's an order that it is the divine order for it to proceed to be this way. God has this set up to be this way, honey, because he's not going to allow you to move forward until you burn away that toxic energy, that negative thought that has something to do with your passion or just giving that love to yourself, Spirit says, okay? All right. In order for you to own up to your shit or own this shit, okay? All right. You're going to have to own up to your shit, says Spirit. for this wish fulfillment to come through, okay? Spirit says, honey, I'm trying to have you to get this solid foundation, but you cannot have a solid foundation if you got creaks and leaks everywhere up in the old foundation. The old foundation has got to go, says Spirit. Okay, because you're still having that negative talk to yourself. You're over there doubting yourself. You're doubting your work. It's making your happiness turn frown upside down. That's what it says. Turn that frown upside down. Because, honey, when you're going to work, you're still being angry. You're still being have mental agility whenever you're going to work. Okay, and you're thinking about things, thinking about personal matters. Okay, or thinking about even upscaling, okay, or expanding your creations, your abilities here, okay? It is affecting, your thoughts are affecting the love that you have for these things, okay? So Spirit says you need to make sure that you are trusting in this solid foundation that I'm putting in its place of that leaky, faulty-ass foundation that you once had. Okay, so it kept you uncertain. It kept you uncertain and it kept you at a stalemate because it kept you at a standstill. Okay, you didn't know which direction that you were going. You was at a crossroads regarding yourself, regarding the indecisions that you had inside of your vessel of which way to go, of even what to do, what to pour your love into. So it seems to me that there needs to be a shift of where the love needs to go. I'm hearing that. There needs to be a shift in where you put your love. Because it seems to me wherever you're putting your love, it is not reciprocating back in a way of where you still feel unfulfilled when you actually go and do the things that you love. Excuse me. Talking about Chariot. Still trying to move forward. Balancing out that Chariot energy. Still balancing out that Chariot energy. That means you moving forward. 7-7, honey. That's 14. That's Temperance Angel. That's you. Okay, you're trying your best not to go to the same old tradition of same old pathway of thoughts, traditions, doing it the same way, doing it the robotic way. Spirit is saying, honey, remember, honey, you're still trying to get back to that old same way of thinking. Okay, you need to not conform. Okay, live your life on your own terms. Okay, you are the master of your fate, and I heard that you are the master of your fate. 7-7. Okay, it seems to me like there's a look at this, y'all, and Spirit is making me hone in on this for a second. 7 and then 7. Spirit says it looks like there's kind of a discord. Okay, there's interruption. Because it seems to me you're wanting to move in a direction, but it seems to me that you're trying to break through that conformity of the traditional way of how you do things, okay? That could have been affecting your thoughts or your negative thoughts towards yourself to have you not pour that compassion into yourself. So now that there is, you're still busting through. I'm busting loose, I'm busting loose, I'm busting loose in the morning time. Busting loose, baby, do your dance. Hey, I'm talking about busting loose. Honey, sometimes you got to start singing to yourself, and I will even do a dinner reading, honey. I'll be like, hey. Okay, sometimes you got to do that because Spirit says right now, it's like you're having, I ain't going to say a hard time, but it seems like someone is kind of having a hard time, challenge, finding their beat. Okay, where's this new beat at? Somebody's wondering, where's this new beat at? I keep on, Spirit says it's coming. Keep pushing with determination. Keep pushing with determination. We're collaborating with you. We're collaborating with you. Okay? Ooh, collaborating with you. Our soul to your soul, honey. We're about to connect to you, honey, to inspire you. It says inspired by Spirit, artists. Spirit said they're about to connect with you, honey. Yes, they are. Okay, Hermit. Get this introspection, honey. So Spirit is about to connect with you so you can get the introspection that you need regarding this traditional way of doing things that does not have much fulfillment for you. Okay? We're going to continue to close this out. A couple more, Spirit. Yeah, to make this alternative forms of abundance, okay? It's always talking about this abundance, okay? How to make many forms, alternate forms of abundance to bring it in. Okay? One more, Spirit. Yeah. Transformation, change. 13. Talking about 5 and 13. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 18. That's hidden. So what's hidden from you is your transformation. What's hidden from you is the way, in order for you to have this many forms of abundance coming in, there's a need for you to change your mindset. Spirit said, Spirit is not going to have something come in new if you keep holding on to the old. If you don't want to shift and you don't want to change, you see what I'm saying? Spirit's like, we tell you what to do. We give you the tools. We give you the step-by-step of what you need to do regarding your own energy, it's regarding your own willpower. And people still have a hard time wanting to change and shift because they done got so complacent, they done got so comfortable in that energy. Okay? So, wow. And it's grandma over here telling me it's so easy to get complacent right back in that energy. It's so easy to fall, like when you try to do something new for a few minutes or maybe even an hour, and then all of a sudden it kind of slips back into that old lane. Spirit is showing me that too. Okay, she said this is a constant change. Okay, this is not a pressurized change. Okay, but this is a constant change. And do not be so hard on yourself when it comes to this change. Small changes, honey, these small changes add up to be a big change. Everybody's wanting to make these drastic changes, these sudden drastic changes within a matter of minutes, days. And Spirit says, and you wonder why it does not stick. That's because you're not conditioning the constant small conditions that need to every little bitty day. Every time out of the day. I hear you, Spirit. Confirmation. Anytime during the day, you have a chance to work on yourself. Okay, and it could be you going to clean up your room, or you're outside, or dealing with your kids, or going to the store. These little bitty small changes are going to definitely add up. Okay, and you ain't got to make no broadcast, no announcement to nobody. Okay, all right. Only people you need to be making this kind of commitment and change and vocal is to your family, your personal family. Okay, and to God. Last one. It's because this is going to be done in, I told you, moderation. Spirit is over telling me this is little by little prosperity. This is for your purpose. It's got to be brought in little by little. Spirit says, honey, it's got to be brought in little by spirit. Okay? Yeah, because people are still illusioned about their own energy, about their own strength. They're still illusioned. Okay, within all these partnerships that they find so harmonious, but it's bringing in a lot of static energy. Okay, a lot of static energy and a lot of disgruntled. I heard like mange. I don't know, y'all. I will be back with another I Believe It Alert right there. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Y'all know y'all mean the most to me. Okay, y'all think y'all mean the most to me. Okay, I'll be back with another one. Until next time, peace.